Today, the only game in the Barclays Women's Super League then is Manchester City versus Manchester United. Here we go then. It's the Manchester derby at the Etihad. Now, at the end of last season, just a point separated these two in the league table. But that point was the difference between Champions League football or not. And consequently, it's Manchester United who are playing big European ties midweek, while City watch on enviously. Let's take a look at the team news then. There is a single change for Manchester City from their WSL win over Everton. Lauren Hemp starts in the league for the first time since mid-September. She's been out with an ankle injury. She replaces Iman Benny. Grace Clinton is on the bench, the midfielder who swapped the red side of Manchester for the blue this summer. Is back fit after injuries disrupted her first few months, but only makes the bench for now. And with Alex Greenwood out, Kirsten Kasparai captains the side. Still no Fallon Tullis-Joyce. United's first-choice goalkeeper is out with a facial injury. So after her Champions League debut midweek, Safia Middleton-Patel makes her WSL debut. And in total, there are 4 changes to the 11 that beat PSG. Ella Toom returns to the starting lineup. Skinner admitted she had a slight niggle that kept her from starting on Wednesday. Dominic Janssen comes into the back line. She was suspended for the European fixture. Turlen starts up top in place of Melvin Mallard. And Leah Galton, who scored in this fixture last season, comes in as well for her first WSL start this campaign. Through ball for Miedemar, shrugs off Zagotti Olma. Still going Miedemar, and it's the wrong side of the post.
I think that's the danger for Riviere. If she jumps out and tries to get pressure on Hemp in those deeper spaces, it leaves the space in behind, and Miedemar picks the ball up there and just drives inside, and I think it might have just shaved the inside or the outside of the post.
Out to Lauren Hemp. Janssen this time marking Bunny Shaw in the box. Bit of a better match, and it comes in, and Hasagawa at the back post has her shot blocked.
And you could see that coming, actually, as it built down the left-hand side. United just overcompensating into the central spaces to deal with Miedemar and Shaw.
Here is Bunny Shaw and Miedemar combining. Fugino lays it off to Bunny Shaw, who volleys it across, but Kasparai couldn't reach for it.
The possession is almost to pull opposition teams out to try and exploit, as opposed to just keeping it and hoping that something comes to fruition. And this is a great example, and just needed
Lauren Hemp to deliver. It comes towards the back post where Bunny Shaw is waiting, her header across, and it's in! Manchester City strike first, and it's Rebecca Knaak.
There's another one down on the tally, but don't listen to me in terms of delivery. Just that's brilliant. That's a brilliant ball in from Lauren Hemp to the back post, knowing Bunny Shaw is going to obviously rise and put it back across where they've got really good numbers, and that's a brilliant finish from Knaak. You can see here the ball goes over the back. Bunny Shaw putting it back into the space where they've got numbers, and that's brilliant, going back the way that it came and using the pace and power to place it in the top corner.
Rose shrugs off Miyazawa. Still going the centre half, finds Kasparai. The target will be Bunny Shaw. Can she find her? Yes, she can! And Bunny Shaw doubles Manchester City's lead just before the break. Manchester City 2, United 0.
You know the threat that Shaw's going to pose. She stays central, she stays in those dangerous areas. Rose carrying the ball, narrowing United off, and it's the right back, Kasparai, nice and high. Early ball in behind, that's so difficult to defend. I think if you're a centre half and you try and deal with that, you're putting it either in your own net or you have to let it go, and that's a brilliant finish from Bunny Shaw, and I think United will be so disappointed to switch off from that break.
Bunny Shaw takes her goal tally to 6, making her the leading goal scorer in the WSL, now 1 ahead of United, trying to play out from the backs very successfully. until Sandberg gives it away. Here's Kasparai. Finds Hemp. Space to shoot and slams it in! Lauren Hemp back in the Manchester City starting 11. Gets the third goal here at the Etihad. Her first goal of this WSL campaign.
You can see what it means to her, the passion that she's showing there. It's a brilliant strike. Good press from City. Hemp holding her width again, facing up. That's her non-preferred foot as well, and that's what's so impressive about Hemp is she's worked so hard over so many years to make sure that she can hit with both her left and her right, but she only ever had one intention here. As soon as she had that first touch out of her feet and just put it right into the top corner, and it's a brilliant strike. But Man United will be so disappointed in this.
Final 20 minutes then. Miyazawa looking for Park, headed back and finds Mallard. She then pokes it to Jess Park. Touch takes her wide and a shot is off the woodwork.
It's better from United, really trying to stretch the play. Referee paying advantage here and Park getting an opportunity and obviously hitting the post, but it's better trying to open the space up and come out the non-dominant side and really turn City around facing their own goal.
Brilliant ball in field to Zagotti Olma. There is Miedema to win it back. She picks out Bunny Shaw in behind the defenders, bearing down on goal. Stops it and it's a good save. Milton Patel, really smart there. Didn't dive early, waited. And Bunny Shaw looks like she's hurt her head in the process.
It's a brilliant tackle from Miedema to really win the ball back and set Bunny Shaw off. And that first touch that she takes there across the front of, I think it's Laetitia, and then she can't sort of impact her there without fouling her and takes her out the game. And but what a great save by the goalkeeper. As you said, stands up, doesn't dive too early.
Sandberg's ball across, met by Mallard, who didn't get enough contact on it. Too much of a glancing header. And there is the full-time whistle then. An emphatic victory for Andre Eglert's Manchester City. The damage was done in the first half, really. They took the lead from a corner. Rebecca Knaak with the header, her first WSL goal this season. Lauren Hemp chipped in with a goal, as did Bunny Shaw, and Manchester City managed the second half very well. Full-time score then, Manchester City 3, United 0.